So here we have the Kia Sportage on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 60/40 split folding rear seat, and then underneath this tray section, a space saver spare wheel. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 14,066. You can change the information that's displayed there by using buttons on the steering wheel. So you can have, for example, a digital readout for the speedometer, as well as various different bits of fuel economy. You've also got satellite navigation, your various vehicle systems, audio menus, user settings, and then background to the beginning again. And you can choose to have any of that displayed up there permanently. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are here. We've also got cruise control over that side of the car. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we've got stereo controls in the middle, phone controls at the bottom there, so you can answer and end phone calls. That is, of course, once you paired your phone, which is done over on the central screen just here. Before we come back to that, with regards to the radio, you have DAB, AM and FM. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. You do that by pressing the media button just here. No device is connected at the moment, but you can listen to your music via the USB or auxiliary input. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. To pair your phone, you hit the phone icon button and follow the instructions on screen. We're going to cancel that for now. This car's also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing that working on both our website and our Facebook page, and it has a full color reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see on the screen. So it does make it very easy to park this car. Below all of that, we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures, the fan speed up and of course down. From here you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with all of those settings, that button turns the air conditioning on and off again, of course, or you can put it on auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air in order that it maintains the temperature that you've asked for. So override that at any time, just readjust the fans to whatever level you want them on. All adjustments show along the top of the screen there, as well as of course down here. Underneath that we have two 12-volt charging sockets, the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned previously, a 6-speed manual gearbox, next to which we have these 3 buttons here. So firstly, that one turns off the parking sensors. This one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system on and off. And this one turns on the downhill brake control. So if you know you're going to take the car off road, it's worthwhile pressing that button to turn that system on or off, and you'll know whether it's on because of that green symbol that stays up on here, and you can see I've just turned it off now. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.